Let's warm up. Let's do it. Let's do some jacks. Nice big arm swings. And get yourself loose. For for block 4, which is having some phase 5 activity in it. So we're going to start off this week with back to a push leg day, pull day. Monday being today, we'll do a push day, leg day Wednesday, pull day Friday. And then we're going to switch it into a full body workout like we did in the last block. That's what I'm planning on. We're going to have some different cardio that we're doing this time, like we are today. We're going to revisit some cardio that we had done before. And we'll just keep mixing it up, ramping things up. Oh, we got some L's happening. And there we go. Let's do some L's. Why not? Nice, easy L's. Let's get loose and ready for block 4. We're going to turn on the power. All right, let's do this. Let's do some bum kickers. Let's do it. Squeeze a heel right up to the bum. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Open up nice and big. Get those chest muscles stretched out so we can get some nice oxygen into the lungs. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Get the back warmed up. Yeah. Getting ready to move. All right, let's go another 10 seconds or so. And let's go ahead. Yeah, let's get our feet 1.5 shoulder widths apart and an easy twist. Side to side coming down. Drive back up. Hinge back. Ease back up. Hinge. Side to side. Nice. And a few more. All right, last one. Let's take it over to your right side. Hold it nice and steady right there. Easy peasy. All right, let's head over to the other side. Easy stretch. All right, and then let's come on up, step it back, plant your rear foot, stretch your calf. Let's reach up nice and high, get a nice stretch. Ooh, there we go. We got it. We got this thing. All right, and same thing on the other side. Step it back, plant that rear heel, feel a nice stretch in your calf. Reaching for the sky. Up nice and tall. Awesome. And then let's come into a nice big Y, squeezing between those shoulder blades. Yeah, and you can sink down into this a little bit more, as much as you'd like to. So you can stretch out the hip flexor a bit. And let's do the same thing on the other side. We're going to step it back and ease into it. Get a nice stretch. All right, and let's stretch those hamstrings a wee bit. Just ease right down your shins and then arms straight out to the side. And then thumbs up at the ceiling. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Flex your hamstrings and glutes. Pull yourself upright, palms up at the ceiling. Let's step back and twist. Draw your core in. Easy twist. Easy peasy twist. And let's come forward again, and we'll go back on the other side. Step it back, palms up, and twist. Draw your core in nice and tight. All right, and then let's ease it right back up again. Grab on one of your feet and gentle pull. Get a nice stretch in your quads. So we're going to start off with our push-up test in a couple minutes, and then we'll get right into core and balance and resistance and cardio. We got the whole ball of wax today. Let's do the same thing on the other side. It's a ball of wax plus today. If you're at my house and you've got a ball of wax, it probably has some cat hair would be the plus, I would think. Just like a magnet on that stuff. Luckily, yeah, I need to talk about my shirt. We have a white cat. Enough said. Right there. All right. Let's get ready to do this push-up test. You can use dumbbells if that's more comfortable for your wrist, however you want to do it. We're going to go for 1 minute. Do it, and we have a minute and a half here. We're just getting ready, just to let you know. But as we do our push-up test, hold whatever version you've done before, knees, full plank, either way you want to do it that way. And as you do your push-up, to make it count, we need to roll up a towel like Jane's already doing there, or a mat or something to have below you that's about the size of a fist, so that you come down, make contact with that, and push back up again. Because we want to come down. I'll just roll up my yoga mat here. There we go. So as you come down, you want to make sure you make contact with that and then press all the way back up to make it count. We're on the honor system. I trust y'all's. But it gives you a target, especially at the end of that minute, because that floor comes up real quickly as you sink down into it. So give yourself a nice target there. And hold that nice plank. And the tighter you can keep your core, especially as we fatigue, as arms start to fatigue, keep that core nice and tight. That really helps you keep your body rigid. It helps to get pushed right back up into that push-up position again. So let's get ourselves in position when you're ready. And I'll give you a countdown. All right, is everybody ready to do this thing? All right, so here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, 1 minute. All right, looking good. I'll let you know when we get to the halfway point. $30 more seconds. If you need a break, just stop at the top. And when you're ready, just get back into it again. All right, 15 more seconds. All right, here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Woo! Push-up test down. Nicely done, everybody. So at some point, send me an email with your results in there, and I'll put it into my database. And then we'll get ready to get into some core. So we're off to a big start here already in our block 4. So we're going to do some band core work today. All of our band work is going to be on our feet. Going to do a Pallof press and a band twist. Drop that down there. There we go. Alrighty. And like I said, grab a drink anytime you need it. No one needed to hear that drink. Sorry about that. Let's get ready. And we'll start off with our Pallof press. So we're going to do core work, standing, pressing straight out. So Pallof press. Got our band at a 90 degree angle. Going to go for 45 seconds. Core nice and tight. Little bend in the knees. Draw your core in. Think about that ice cold water. And here we go. All right. Shoulder blades down and back. And let's do it. Press it straight out. Ease it right back in. Nice. So pressing out. Drawing it in. If you need more resistance, just walk it right out. So as you press out, the band's trying to pull you. So we keep our core nice and tight. You really feel that right side tighten up as it keeps us from getting twisting around to that band. If you need less resistance, you just kind of take some baby steps in. All right, so we're getting a nice warm up on those on the upper body, getting ready for this explosive push workout we have today. Already going through our motions. All right, a few more seconds, and we're going to switch sides, do the same thing on the other side. All right, last one. Let's switch, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Walk it out or just spin it around, and let's do it. Press it straight out. Bring it right back in. Keeping that little bend in the knees. All right, and trying to keep the shoulders relaxed, which sounds kind of weird doing these exercises, but all these exercises keep the shoulders, trying to keep them down and relaxed, even though they're working to assist the chest as we press straight out. All right, looking good. Keep on working it. Gonna do a few more reps. 10 more seconds. So thinking about keeping that core turned on, keeping everything drawn in nice and tight. All right, and let's switch, and we're going to go into a band twist now. So facing your band, head on, let's do it. We're going to exhale, twist out to either side, inhale back to center, exhale out to the other side, drawing that core in, exhale out, twist, trying to keep your band right off the midline as you twist, come back to center, exhale and twist the other way. All that core in, exhale out, inhale, exhale. Thinking about that ice cold water, which might be sounding pretty good as we turn up the heat here on Monday morning. Twist it out, draw it back in, good. Twist. And last one, even yourself out if you started on the other side. All right, and let's switch. Coming right back with another set of Pallof presses. Right back where we began. All right, so get yourself in position again. Nice strong stance. Get your feet planted. Relax those shoulders, core tight, and let's do it. Press it out. Draw it back in. Good. Exhale it out. Inhale back in. Nice. Show that band who's boss. Press it out. Draw it in. Nice. Oh, yeah. So we've been talking a lot when we have been doing our cardio, especially when we've been doing our jog, run, and sprint, and when we've been doing those sprint moves, talking about unleashing our power. Well, this block is all power. All power, baby. We're just going to be launching out power, turning it on, burning it up with the power. So think about that as we get warmed up here. All right, switch to the other side, spin around, or however you've got your band set up. And let's do it. Press it right on out. Drawing it in. Good. Nice and steady. Contemplative as we get ready to do our workout here. Nice. Still thinking about keeping that nice strong stance. Athletic stance. Getting ready for your athletic workout. All right. Press. Just over the halfway point. Plenty of time here to keep working our core, stabilizing against this resistance as we drive that band out, bring it back in. All right, 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. And we'll go back to our twist. Band twist again. Get yourself in position. And let's do it. Exhale and twist off to the side. Bring it back to center. Exhale off the other side. Draw it right back in again. Good. Easy twist. So try to really concentrate on keeping your arms right off the midline as you twist side to side. Exhale it out. Keep the band right off your sternum. Bring it back to center. Yeah, looking good. And trying to control the band all the way out. All the way back in. Got about 10 more seconds. Enough time, I think, to go right, left one more time. Yeah, this will be the last one right here. Off to the other side. All right, and let's switch. Okay, so 1 minute, and we'll start in on some balance. And going to use some lightweight bands for our balance today. I said bands. Got bands on my mind since I was just holding my band. Using dumbbells, not using bands at all. So lightweight dumbbells, lightweight something to hold on to. And let's see here. We'll start off without dumbbells, though. I was thinking we're going to do dumbbells the whole time. We are not. So we will. There we go. Yeah, we'll start off with nothing but us standing on a yoga mat with our shoes on. Keep your shoes on, please. Alrighty. When you're ready, hop up on your mat, and we'll start working it out here. So right knee in line with your second and third toe. Draw that core in nice and tight. And let's get the hips loosened up. Let's just open them up. Ring it out and open. We got 30 seconds here. Yeah, I'm going to do a little hip open business. All right, do one more this way. Now let's go outside to inside. Bringing it in. Do a few right here. All right, and then let's do this. Kind of open it up, kicking it out to the outside. Waking up that hip. You know the hip I'm talking about. That one. There we go. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Shake it out a little bit. We have about 5 seconds. Get yourself set. Knee lined up, second and third toe. Jump in that cold water. Get your core drawn in. And we'll just open up this side. Getting it loose. All right. So it's upper body workout today. Upper body explosive resistance coming up. But we'll be scooping that medicine ball up off the floor. Unless you got the bouncy one coming back at you. But so we want to make sure. See, I start talking and I forget to do things. So we'll make sure our hips are nice and loose so that we can get our whatever we got on the floor, pick it up easy peasy. So we're nice and loose, ready for action. All right, and good. All right, did it. Got it in there. Let's grab some light dumbbells, and we're going to come back and work that action. Let me see something here real quick. Yes. All right, good. So right knee lined up second and third toe. Let's come on up. And we're going to start with your left hand, right hand here at your hip. Just open it up. Ease it right back down. Ease it open. Good. So doing a little bit more warm up in the upper body, getting ready to work this explosive style workout we got going on. Couple more. And last one. Awesome. And then let's switch to the same thing on the other side. Come on up. All right, get yourself nice and stable. And we'll open up on the other side. Open the palms facing and then palm to your hip. Just an easy external rotation. Good. Bring it down, open it right back up. Keep that little bend in the knee that we're standing on, protecting your little grape in your shoe. And thinking about your core, keeping that core active. As we open up, and then close it again. All right, one more time. And then we're going to go right back to the right leg here in about 8 seconds. Quick shake out, get loose. And let's come to your right leg again. Come on up. And both arms out this time. All right. And we're going to just twist around. Bring it around. Then come back to center. Let your eyes kind of focus on different spots on the wall or the floor. Coming all the way around the other way. Bring yourself back around. And now once we get here, take that left hand and let's ease it down toward the floor. Drive it right back up. Awesome. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position. Left knee now lined up, second, third toe up nice and tall. Awesome. And let's just easy twist, bring it around. Keeping the core tight and come back around to center. Get all the way back around, and then let's go all the way around the other way. You read my mind. You knew where we were going. Come back around again. Now let's take the right hand and take it down, ease it down to the floor. Easing it down. Drive it back up nice and tall. Hold it steady like a fabulous strong hood ornament right there. Yes. Awesome. All right, weights down. And let's get ready to do this explosive power workout. All right, so what are we doing first? We're going to start off on the floor doing a band resisted push-up. So we're going to wrap a band around your back so we get some extra tension. We want quite a bit of tension and attention, but right now we just want tension to do these push-ups against. And we're only going to do 5 push-ups, just 5. So we want to have load yourself up with as much resistance as you're comfortable, as much as your wrists are comfortable. I like to use dumbbells when I do this one, especially because you've got that extra load happening on the wrist, and it does help me to have my wrist nice and straight. So I like to get my band. This is, I think, one of the most awkward exercises to actually get set up for. But so get yourself down, get yourself in position as you grab on to your dumbbells so that you can explode up and come right back down again. So let me talk about that. Our tempo is usually 2 seconds, right? We go 2 up, 2 down. Right now, we're just going to explode up as fast as you can and then just come right back down again. And then explode up again and then just get right back down the floor. So it's going to be a fast type of movement, not slow at all. It is explosive. So even though we have a lot of resistance, we want to explode as fast as we can up against that band. So you're pressing as if you're exploding up. The band's slowing you down. But that's how we develop power. So let's do this. Let's get ourselves in position. We're going to do 5 push-ups. So get your band set up. Get your core turned on. Get yourself into a nice plank type position. And then let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Push and down. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 2, 1. Push. All right. And let's quickly switch. Grab your medicine ball. And now at your tempo, 10 explosive medicine ball chest passes right through the floor. Think about your power. Unleash your power. So just launch that sucker as hard as you can. 3. And then a rest. Whew, that'll get the heart rate right up. All right, next up is going to be scaption. So grab your dumbbells that you're going to use for your scaption. Shoulders, working the shoulders. All right, let's do it. Scaption, a little bend in the knees. And we raise them up, right back down again. Drive them up. So this first round, if you're like, I could use a lot more weight than this for what we're doing, then grab a heavier set for the next round. 5. All right, dumbbells down. Then we grab our bands, 10 on each side, explosive, fast, as if you're throwing a medicine ball through the wall. Is what we want to do. Palms up. 6, like that. 8, yes. 9, 10. And then spin around, do the same thing the other way. 10 times. So go as fast as you can. Think about sprint, that sprint intensity that we did for our cardio in the last block. All right, when you're done, quick rest. And then we're going to go one more time, one more exercise. Next up is going to be triceps kickbacks. 5 triceps kickbacks coming up in 10 seconds. Grab your bands. Get yourself in position. This will be followed by 10 triceps medicine ball throwdowns. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And press and release. And press. And press it back. Release and press. And 2 more. Press. And 1 more. Press it back. Awesome. Then grab your medicine ball again. Like a T-Rex. Elbows glued to your side. Throw it down. Elbows. Keep your elbows glued in. So just the triceps working. There's that little squat we get in there. If you're picking up your ball. So fast as you can get them cranked out. Oh, and then a blessed rest. And grab a drink of water. All right, so next round, we're just going to fly through this thing. We have 15 seconds between each exercise, and then 1 minute of rest between each round. We have 4 more rounds. So think about what the weight felt like as you did each exercise. I'm going to grab a quick drink, pardon me. So, for instance, on your triceps kickbacks, I had too strong of a band on there, so I'm going to put a lighter band on for those. But I'm going to go with a heavier set of dumbbells for the scaption because those were way too light. We want to have have it be challenging with the resistance that we're using. All right, so getting ready to go again here. Get yourself set up. Coming back to our push-ups. I'm going to use this band. So let's get down on the floor and let's do some push-ups. Push-ups coming up in 10 seconds. All right, get yourself in position. Band nice and tight across your back. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Push up and reset and press. Reset, press. Core tight and press. 2 more. Press. Last one. Press. All right. Grab your medicine ball. Explosive medicine ball chest pass right through the floor. So grab it hard as you can. Unleash your power. All right, and then we rest. Woo, whatever time you have, we put that with our switch, which is 15 seconds. And we get a little respite. All right, coming up next is going to be our scaption. So if you want some heavier dumbbells, grab those. I think I'll grab these guys here. All right, shoulder blades down and back. A little bend of the knees. And let's do it. And we'll raise. Come back down. And lift. Good. And lift. And number 4. All right, and last one, press it up. All right, grab your bands again. 10 on each side, explosive underhanded medicine ball throws. So as a sprint, rip it out. And then we do 10 on the other side. And then we get a little holiday, a little breather as we get ready for the next set coming up here, which is going to be triceps kickbacks and then that medicine ball throwdown. All right, 15-second warning. So you get yourself psyched up for the triceps kickbacks. We'll walk it back, shoulder blades down or relaxed, elbows glued to your side, little bend in your knees, nice tight core. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and press, release, and press, release, and press, release, and press. And 2 more, and press, and last one, and press. Woo! Heavy duty stuff. Grab your medicine ball again. Medicine ball throwdown. Glue your elbows to your sides. Throw them down. Use those triceps that we just work so hard. See if you can throw that sucker through the floor. Wake the neighbors. And one more. All right, and then rest. 1 minute of rest. All right. 2 rounds down. How you feeling? This will definitely get the heart rate up. It gets my heart rate up. Hope it's getting your heart rate up. Okay, could take another quick drink. Forty seconds and we will go again. So think about that weight again. Just keep adjusting as you go. As we do these different modes, blocks, modalities, different exercises, just always need to be adjusting for whatever the weight is that we're using any given day. And as you go, if you think, gosh, I need a little bit more, I need a little bit less, just make a quick adjustment. It's no big thing. All right, 15-second warning as we get ready to do another set of band resisted push-ups. I just am impressed that I keep saying resisted. I got it right. 5-second warning. Get yourself into a nice strong plank. Here we go. 1, and let's do it. And push. Back down. And push. And rest. And then push. Reset. Core tight. Press it up. 1 more. Nice tight core. Press. All right. And then grab your medicine ball. Grab it. Launch that sucker right through the floor. Right straight down. With all the power you can muster, unleash your power. All right. Ooh, and then take a little holiday as we get ready for some scaption. Ooh, next exercise is scaption. So, 15 seconds. Yeah, shake your arms out. Get loose, nice deep breathing. Get plenty of oxygen in. 10-second warning. Get yourself set. All right, nice strong stance. Little bend in the knees. Shoulders down and back. And let's do it. And we just lift and reset. Lift. Really brace your core. Lift. Exhale on the way up. 2 more. And lift. 1 more. Lift it up there. Woo! All right. Grab those bands again. Quickly grab them. And then just let it rip. You're throwing a ball through the wall. So let it go. Put some heat on that thing. All right, 10 on each side. Working those shoulders. Good job. Spin it around. Use that core to twist and throw. Unleashing your power. All right. Nicely done. Woo, walk, keep your legs moving, keep your arms moving. Let's get ready for triceps kickbacks coming up again in about 20 seconds. All right, 15 more seconds, and we'll switch. Grab your bands. Let's get ready. We'll walk it back. Shoulder blades down, relax, elbows glued to your side. Nice, strong stance. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and press, release. Press, release, and press. 2 more, and press, and press. Lost count. Let's do 1 more, and press. Get a bonus one. Why not? And then grab your medicine ball and launch it right through the floor. Who cares about tariffs when you can drill a hole to China? No big deal. Let it rip. Yeah, elbows glued to your side. Use those triceps. Explode down. All right, and then we'll rest. Back to resting. Woo, shake those arms out. Nice deep breathing. All right, check your heart rate. Should be, yes. Yep. Oh, 10. I said stop, didn't I? It's just 10. It's 10 times. Yeah. So it's 5 resistance, heavy resistance, 10 of the second exercise. So, do you want me just to say go and you all just do it at your own tempo? Would that be easier? Because I'm easy. I'm easy, kids. Let's try that this round. I'll just say that. I'll give you the countdown, and you do your 5 explosive whatnots and your 10 super dynamic power moves. All right, 10 seconds. Let's get ready for push-ups then. And get yourself into nice positions, nice strong plank. And here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, when you're done, grab that medicine ball, launch it through the floor with all the power you've got. Say to yourself, I've got the power. I am powerful, and I'm going to let the world know. All right, and when you're done, whoo, take a little relaxation time. Next up is going to be scaption. Working the shoulders and then our band scoop and toss. So 14 seconds as we get ready for the next move. Grab those dumbbells, shoulder blades down and back, nice strong stance. Tuck your tailbone. 3, 2, 1, let them rip. At your tempo. Just brace the core, strong core, as you draw those weights up. All right, then grab your bands when you're ready. And 10 times each side, explosive, powerful, letting it rip. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's spin right around. Same thing other side. All right, and when you're done, maybe take a sip. Keep everything moving. Keep your arms moving. Keep your legs moving. And we'll get ready for the last exercise, which is going to be those triceps kickbacks. All right. All right, getting ready to switch again. Grab your bands, walk it back. Shoulder blades down and back. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. All right. When you're done with those, grab your medicine ball. Again, elbows glued to your side. 10 reps. All right. Woo! And break time. Get a little holiday now. When everyone's done, grab yourself a drink of water and chill. All right, one more time around the horn. How's everybody doing? How you feeling? All right. And yeah, we got 45 seconds. So yeah, get a sip. Just make sure you keep the arms moving, keep your legs moving, keep everything moving and grooving. And so our next move's coming back into, getting down into a nice strong plank for those plank assisted push-ups. Coming up here in about 24 seconds. We've got some time. Plenty of time. No big whoop. Keep everything moving, keep your legs moving, arms. 15-second warning. Just letting you know. For depending on how much time you need. I need a lot of time to get ready. I'm pretty fussy. All right, 7 seconds. Get yourself in a nice, strong plank. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Reset every time. Strong core. Exhale as you press. All right. Grab your medicine ball. And again, throw that ball right through the floor. Woo! All right. And switch it up. Okay. Scaption coming up in 15 seconds. Grab whatever dumbbells you're using for that. All right, a little bend in the knees. Nice strong core. Tuck the tailbone a little bit. And let's do it. Scaption 5 times. Exhale as you lift. Keep that core braced. And lift. One more. All right, grab your bands. And that medicine ball scoop and toss. Medicine ball scoop and toss. Ripping it through it. At a sprint. Pulling hard. Nice full range of motion. And the 10 on each side. So all the way back, all the way to the front. Underhanded, like you're throwing right into a wall. And then catching and returning. With a nice strong recoil. Woo-wee. All right. And when you're done, nice easy breathing. Keep everything moving. Keep your arms moving, legs moving. 20 more seconds. And we'll switch to that last exercise. Doing our triceps kickbacks with our bands in 12 seconds. I'm going to start getting set up because I'm slow. Here we go. Walk it back. Elbows glued to your side. Last time. This is the last one, kids. Squeeze it in and let's do it. And press. Nice and strong. Kicking it back. Kicking it back on Monday morning. Woo! Get 5 reps in maybe 6. I'm not sure what I did there. Then grab your medicine ball one last time. Little T-Rex medicine ball throwdowns. Elbows glued to your side. Let them rip. 10 times. Nice and explosive. Excellent as you throw down. Woo! And when you're done, you're done. All right. Yeah. Got that heart rate right up with that business. All right, take a nice drink of water, and we'll get ready to work some cardio. Because cardio in our lives. What are we doing here? We're going to do 20 seconds of an easy jog type of intensity, and then 1 minute of a run intensity. So we're going to start off with a jog, and then we'll do mountain climbers or standing ladders. We're going to do a plank shoulder tap, followed by a medicine ball slam, working our lats a little bit. Grapevine overhead carry with our with your medicine ball, with your dumbbell, whatever you want to use. And then we'll do some band sledgehammer swings. That's hard to say. Band sledgehammer swings coming up. So start off with a jump rope here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Jump rope. All right. So already got. You can feel. I know I always do with this kind of training, this power training. It really gets the heart rate up. So we're getting some bonus cardio in. We've already done that sprint type intensity. So that's why we're going to work more on a little bit of jog and a whole lot of run, but not getting back to that sprint again. Just keeping it that challenging to carry on a conversation and difficult. Coming up next, very difficult, mountain climbers or standing ladders. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. I find it easier on my knee to do a mountain climber. I find it much more difficult on my cardio to do a mountain climber. But they're both quite challenging, actually, especially with that overhead reach. So we're deep into this business here. We did 5 rounds of that explosive training. So if you're starting to feel a little fatigued, just keep your hands down a little bit lower. It's kind of the key here. Ooh, I'm going to go side to side a little bit. Yeah, throw a little twist in those mountain climbers or those climbing standing ladders. Either way you want to go here. 20 more seconds. Keeping this difficult to carry on a conversation. So if you sound like me right now, where you have to take a breath before you can get your next thought out, and you're probably thinking, I wish you would take more breaths. That's where you want to be. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's come on up. What's up next? Oh, plank shoulder taps. I was right down on the floor. Right down on the floor again, plank shoulder taps. Let's do it. Get down to the plank. Hold it nice and steady. Woo, keep that core nice and strong. Tuck your tailbone a bit like we do. And slightly wider stance with your feet so that we can remain nice and stable, nice and flat. In our back. 10 more seconds right here. Keep hanging on. And 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Woo, what's up next? Medicine ball slams. Grab your medicine ball. And let's do a 1 minute. So this is a run intensity, not a sprint. So nice and steady. But difficult. Carry on the conversations where we want to be. Now, if you got a lot on your plate today, we've done quite a bit already. You can keep this at a jog. Either way, go nice and slow, go a little bit more fast. Don't want it to be impossible to carry on a conversation, though. So big arm swing, power down. Still thinking about our power as we unleash on our medicine ball. Nice and steady. A few more, I think. Yeah, we got 10 more seconds. We can get a few more in. And last one. Woo! Thank you, little ball. Ooh, grapevine overhead carry. Grab some dumbbells, and we'll do a grapevine overhead carry. Nice and easy peasy. One foot over the other. Or a medicine ball. Yeah, medicine ball. I meant to say medicine ball. That's awesome. We'll do that next round. We're going to do 2 rounds of these today. 2 rounds of our cardio. So we'll get another opportunity here. Coming back through. Well, I need to slow myself down a bit. 3 seconds. All right, let's switch. And coming up next, sledgehammer swings. Woo, 1 minute of sledgehammer swings. Let's do it. Let them rip. Sledgehammer swings. All right, work those lats. Work that core. Yeah. Gotta be song in there somewhere. Nice, big, powerful swings. We'll switch at the halfway point. All right, getting ready to switch. All right, switch sides real quick. And keep on swinging. Swing it like you mean it. Again, nice full range of motion, just like we did in all of our moves. Always trying to move the body as far as we can, as far as is comfortable for us mechanically. We're all a little bit different with our anatomy. We want to get as big motion as possible, as much motion, so we get the joints moving to their full range to maintain our flexibility and our strength through all those different modes. Woo, switch. Back to jump rope again, right at the top of the deal. Let's do it, jump rope. Woo, jump rope time, kids. And back to jump rope. All right. So 1 more round, and then it's cool down. How's everybody feeling? Doing all right? Okay. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes. We're doing well, I think. All right, getting ready to switch. I think we're coming back into the standing ladders and mountain climbers. All right, standing ladders and mountain climbers. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Standing ladders, mountain climbers. All right, back to a run. Working it, climbing it. Tell you, this is a crazy exercise, isn't it? We got both hands, both feet working, going up, climbing up. So, heart's really working hard. Get some blood pumped into those fingers. It's a long way to go. So think about that as you're training. If you start to feel fatigued, any kind of exercise, just think about where your arms are with that exercise, and you can bring down the intensity if you need to. And if you need to raise the intensity, just bring your arms up a little higher. All right, 15 more seconds. Woo! Climbing that ladder to fitness. Looking good. All right. 5 more seconds. We're going to switch again. 2, 1. I think we're dropping down on the floor. Yeah, for plank shoulder taps. Let's hear it for plank shoulder taps. And 2, 1. Plank shoulder tap. Nice strong plank. Tuck your tailbone. Keep the core active. Tapping side to side. You can go slowly. If you go really slowly, like real slow, you really challenge your core to keep your back flat. And then if you go fast, it's a endurance with those shoulders. Can I maintain? 2, 1. Let's switch. All right. And medicine ball slams. Grab your medicine ball again. And let's do it. Medicine ball slams for 1 minute. So nice big full range of motion. Big arm swings. Yes. Arms swinging all the way through. And even you might get yourself up in the air a bit as you come up. If you want, come up and throw down. Let the ball kind of lead you up, all the way up. If you want to. Not mandatory, but it's fun. All right, over the halfway point. Woo, throwing it down on Monday. Looking good. Keep going. 15 more seconds. We can do it.
Keep it at difficult to carry on a conversation. Not impossible. Staying at a run. Whew. Saved by the bell. Grapevine overhead carry. Let's do it. Grapevine overhead carry. Grab that medicine ball. One foot over the other. Go kind of slowly so the core has to adapt to the changing resistance as you go. Side to side. Yeah. And of course, brutal isometric hold overhead. Am I right? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, band sledgehammer swings. And grab your band. Swing away, kids. Woo! All right. Big swings. I think this is it, actually. This is the last minute. At a run. Swinging like you mean it. We're going to switch here in about 15 seconds. So keep the core active. Drawing the core in as you swing out. Inhaling back. Getting ready to switch sides. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Same thing other side. And swinging away. Nice, strong, let it rip. Swing it like you mean it, but keep it at that run intensity. It's been a big energy burn-up day, so don't need to get into a sprint here. Just keep it at a run. We're going to run over the finish line. It's coming up. It's coming up fast. We can see it. Almost there. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Cardio done. Cool down time. Walk it off a little bit. Walk around. Keep your arms moving. Keep your legs moving. Get a drink. Ooh, I'll get myself a drink. Alrighty. And when you're done, just come on back. There we go. Whew. And we'll just cool this thing down. Ooh. Easy steps. There we go. Get some nice deep breaths in. Slow it down. Ooh, yeah. Coming right out of a run. So we don't want to put on the brakes. Just want to slow it down. Nice and easy. Easy steps back and forth. Yeah, looking good. Let's get a little pause in there. Tiny pause. Little bitty pause. Easy reach, easy pause. Get that little micro stop. It almost doesn't happen. It's almost like the camera just kind of froze, the screen froze for just a moment. It's just a stop-start is what we're working on here. And like I've said before, it's easy to get your body moving, certainly. The hard thing is getting your body to stop, and that's the key with your athleticism is can you stop after you go racing off real fast? Whether you're an athlete, whether you're a tiny child or an older person, you got to be able to put the brakes on. So that's what we want to train for. Train for the power that we just did so that you can train those muscles to be explosive and to respond when you need it so you don't have to think about it. Your body just can react. Woo, let's do this. Let's bring it way down. Bring it way down, kids. Plant your feet. Ooh, dig your feet and grow some roots into that black, deep, rich block 4 soil. That's what I'm trying to say. And just move any way you want to. Ooh, just wherever your body wants to go, just go with it. Enjoy the energy. Alrighty, let's do this. We churn up some of that nice, good energy and just kind of whip it up and just kind of release it out there. Oh, yeah, feels good. Share that energy. Let's step it back. Hands up in a big eye. Woo, I'm so excited about block 4. Reaching up high, got your foot pressed into the floor. Get a nice stretch in your calf. Easy reach. Stretch it out. Kind of loosen things up after all that heavy work we just did. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Press your heel down. Big reach. Reaching high. All right. And now let's go into a Y. And you can sink down into this as far as you're comfortable. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Y for yes, I have the power. Say it to yourself, I am powerful. Feel your power right here. Heavy power pose. Love it. Let's come on up. Do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Woo. And there it is. Power pose. Feels good. Bring in that energy. All right, let's stretch out those hammies a bit. We did a lot of bending, picking the balls up off the floor, getting down on the floor. Let's ease down and let your hands just support your upper body here so we can concentrate on a stretch in those hamstrings. Give it a nice neutral spine. And lift your head quite a bit and then gently pull yourself back up again so we don't have too much blood in the noggin. Palms up. And let's easy twist all the way around as far as you're comfortable bringing it around. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up. Step it back. Twist it around. Easy twist. Bring it around. All right, and then let's come on up and grab onto one of your feet. We'll do a gentle pull. Stretch your quads. We're trying to get a nice, easy breathing going on still. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Gentle pull. All right, lastly, we're going to drop down on the floor and stretch out our pecs and our lats real quick. After all of that heavy push and slam business we just did. And whoop. There we go. Let's start off with our pecs here. Get right down. Whoops. On both knees and one on one hand here. Get the ball in nice and close. And just ease the ball away and then look the opposite direction. Oh gosh, that feels good right here. And then stretch it out. And then if you need a little bit more, just experiment. Roll the ball slightly forward. Oh my, yes, and you might even feel more. Nice and easy. All right, let's roll it back in, and we'll do the same thing then on the other side. Hold on. And got the ball nice and close. We just roll it out. Look the opposite way now. And from right here, let's just do this because this will be a little bit easy. I'm going to turn sideways a little bit. We're just going to ease ourselves into child's pose here. Just kind of come out like you're kind of on all fours. And just ease back, press your palms into the floor, and just kind of drag them back. You don't have to sit back on your feet. That's not completely necessary. We're just trying to press the hands into the floor and pull back so we can stretch those lats. Nice and easy. All right, and then slowly, let's just come on up. Ease it on up. Nice and tall. Ooh, and then let's reach up nice and high. And then let's do it. Let's exhale down and breathe in. Block 4 energy. Oh, can you taste that power? It's so good. Fill yourselves with that powerful, powerful block 4 energy. Yes. Yeah, let's do one more. Exhale down, filling yourself with good, powerful energy to last you all day. Woo, and day 1 done.